Today is Monday, the 20th of October, 2025, and this is your 3 minutes of news. This 3 minutes of news is concentrating on a story out of Ghana. An 18-year-old goalkeeper was found dead in Kumasi, Ghana. It was confirmed in a statement released by the Senegal Ministry of Africans Integration and Foreign Affairs. Reports indicate that the soccer player, was tragically tricked by fraudsters posing as soccer scouts. These criminals lured Toure to Ghana under the false pretenses of inviting him for trials. After arriving in Ghana, the scammers kidnapped him and demanded a ransom from his family in Senegal. Despite the family's desperate attempts, they were unable to meet the kidnappers' financial demands. Following the failure to secure the ransom, the kidnappers brutalized the young soccer player footballer and took his life. This happened in Kumasi, Ghana. Also in 3 minutes of news, I did a report on how human trafficking was growing in Ghana, and I was met by death threats. I was met by insults, and I was met by Ghanaians telling me that this was Nigerians. I don't really know who did this, and I really don't care. I, in my video, mentioned the Ghana's IGP over the weekend went to New York City to meet with the Federal Bureau of Investigation, the head of the FBI, one of the subheads of the FBI, and talk about human trafficking, scamming, and fraud. No other country was there. It was just a specific meeting between the IGP of Ghana and the Federal Bureau of Investigations in the United States. As I stated, kidnapping, scamming, and fraud is on the rise in Ghana. I also did another video on my 3 minutes of news, how most cars from the United States and Canada that are stolen end up in Ghana. Now, they're finding that cars from the Netherlands are ending up in Ghana as the more Ghanaians influx to the Netherlands. I'm just putting the connections together and just saying this. Migration has increased of Ghanaians fleeing the country. And now the Netherlands is looking for 300 stolen cars. They found 60 stolen cars in Ghana. And now car dealers in Ghana are having a hard time finding customers because they're scared to buy cars because they don't want to buy a stolen car that's from the United States, Canada, or the Netherlands. This is 3 minutes of news, and this is not my opinion. This is 3 minutes of news. And I'd like to report again, Ghanaians continue to stalk and threaten my life, and I've blocked several recently. This is 3 minutes of news. I'll be back again. Thank you for listening.